Oh my gosh. There's just so much stuff right now. I need to clean up in here still. I'm working on it, people. I'm going to upload some videos, just what I've been cleaning up. And then I'll kind of, maybe, I don't know if I'm going to upload another video, but I'm at least upload one. I recorded it. It's about 25 minutes long. Just me cleaning up, kind of doing that. Here, I'm going to put you right there. Oh, no, there we go. That's good. I did review every single season of Rebels before this. This is season 4. I gotta say, this is like one of the worst seasons of like any show I've ever watched. Man, this is terrible. First of all, I don't watch too much TV, so like I watch more movies. I do watch TV shows, of course, but I mean, I would say the worst series finale I've seen before this is like the series finale to Alf, the TV movie, Project Alf, I think is what it's called. But yeah, I mean this season's really bad. I think mainly because first of all, they knew this season was gonna be the last. And it's only 15 episodes. You know how many I watched? I watched the season 2 opener, and I watched 9 through 15. So, season 2 opener is a 2-parter, so let's see. So that's about 7 episodes in this season that are filler. There is no main antagonist in this season. It's just kind of Thrawn, which Thrawn is kind of not really an antagonist. This show is garbage, honestly, after watching this season. Because it's just like, what's the purpose of this story? What's the purpose of these characters? They don't do anything. Oh, they're starting the rebellion. But like, who cares how it started? We already know how it ended. Like, it ended. We saw the original Star Wars movies. Bam. The heroes won the day. They defeated the Empire. And then they won later the First Order. You know? So, like, what is the point of this season? Or the show at all, right? I guess it's for some fun episodes and wrap up Clone Wars. And I think that's a fun thing. Because there's, like, some cool scenes with Darth Maul and Obi-Wan in the series. I'm going to talk about this more in like Rebels as a series review because I want to do it as a full series and then each as a season. But this season is garbage because it doesn't wrap up the show. It does. The last episode, Ezra's gone and we don't know where he is. Like, you knew the show was going to end and you leave it on a cliffhanger like that? Like, what's wrong with you? I'm sorry, you should wrap up your stories. If there is a sequel series coming out later this year, that would be freaking great. But we don't know if that rumor's freaking true. So, for all I know, this could be the last we ever get of Rebels. And that's it. And that's freaking garbage. I don't think there's any books that I know of that explain this either. And I don't care if there is, because this series should have concluded it within the series. You knew you had to do all this. I think there's some cool episodes. I think the episode where like he goes into that area where you hear that cool world with all the Star Wars movie quotes and different things, and it's all black and Kanan's death and all that stuff. It's all great stuff, but like besides that, the show and this season were awful. I hated this season. I think this is the worst season of the show. I never want to watch it again. I think it's a lot worse than Clone Wars Season 1. Oh my gosh, this show was terrible. Honestly, after watching this series. I never want to hear about this show again. I think there's some great things about it, but honestly, after I'm done recording that review of the series, I'm done with Rebels. I might watch the sequel series just because I like talking about it for you guys. I know a lot of people like hearing me talk about Star Wars, so we'll see how that turns out. But